me? So the ones that are a little bit down bad than the others, they're still making money and profit is still going up. So
Helicopter.
I like the
Local.
fact that's a local. I like the fact that that we vote on like the council having full control of it and who's going on and who's going off, and I'm gonna trust the OGs to make that decision. So say that I'm not on it tomorrow, it was a privilege to be on it, and who knows, in like 3, 4, 5, 6 months time, I could get back on it again. So whatever decision gets made is a decision that gets made.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Kendra. Well said, man. Chico.
All the points already were said, so I don't really want to just touch up on everybody has said already. It's all about just making money. I just feel like that's the best thing for the app is to make money for the gang and stuff like that.
Thank you, Chico. JJ.
All right, so I have a few points to say. I think, like some people were saying, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. It's a combination of being active. It's a combination of people that are specialized in heists, and then there's people that are ready to defend their sprays. In reality, though, like if you put it into perspective, Seaside should be the people who should be defending the sprays. Yeah, well, some people will be more versed in or more capable in defending sprays that are not full members. Yeah, but at the same time, it's on Seaside to defend this, and Seaside full members to defend the sprays. So I just think that full members should be the ones responsible to hold down if there needs to be the sprays, and then people that are hangarounds are just not Seaside, and they're working their way, but they're not. So if we lose a spray, we can always fight back and get them back as Seaside and full members. But at the end of the day, like, that is my opinion.
Is that all?
I was gonna say something.
Is that all,
but I
JJ?
forgot.
Okay, well, if you remember, just tell me. I just wanted to, guys, the only time somebody, a hang around, will ever go in the Seaside app is if what happens like 3 months ago happens again. All right? I want to make that clear to everybody, okay? It's not going to be, I understand how much this means to you, to all of you. I understand how there are full members that are yet to be on the app, how there are full members that want to be on the app, and we will prioritize that, okay? Not going to happen again unless we find ourselves in the middle of AU or towards EU and there's nobody there and we can't even present a fight. Okay? That's not gonna happen again. So it's
Maybe
fine.
it's time to remove Bodhi, like we still have Bodhi on there.
No,
Yeah,
we
I was about to say
them.
that too.
No? Pretty sure we removed them.
Yeah, Michael?
At the end of the day, you can just kind of talk about it, right? If it comes to it and you want to have a hang around on the app, you can always just ask. And if people are against it, they can obviously voice that. And if they're fine with it, that then there's no issue. Like at the end of the day, just talking about it is always the way forward. Because you're gonna say, hey, I want to hang around on the app and this is the reason. And then obviously if the reason is good enough, why should people have an issue with it? I know you're the leader, so you shouldn't have to ask. But at the end of the day, if we are a family, which we are supposed to be, everyone should have an opinion or be allowed to have an opinion. I know, again, you are the leader. Your call is, at the end of the day, what's going to happen. But if we want to just go around and not have an issue and people sitting on these issues, just say, hey, we need somebody on the app. He's a hang around. I trust him. He's a good kid, whatever. And that's why I'm going to add him.
A good kid?
I don't fucking know, man.
Absolutely. No, I agree. The problem was that conversation, I couldn't have it with anybody at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was, guys, this is an anomaly. That's why I'm frustrated with this issue. Okay. It's okay that we brought it up because if it's bound to happen again a year from now, 2 years from now, who the fuck knows? The thing is, it was a weird situation, a weird time. It was the shittiest time to be around in the city. That's basically it. Ain't nobody awake. Ain't nobody to talk to. You go to Hayes, it's fucking dead. You know what I mean? That was all during the transition, so it's fine. Don't worry, Shano. I revived it.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Reggie, anything you want to say?
Oh, hell yeah. So mine's going to be different to all you. For me, the gang app is protecting a very substantial investment that we made to get to where we are now, which was the 54 sprays, which was the different jobs that we've done to get to certain places. It's the local that makes us money all the time. The people on that app, I don't give a fuck if you're a hangaround or if you're a council member. You're there to protect the investment that we made. A lot of us poured money into getting sprays. A lot of us. And there was a lot of time that was spent to get the sprays in the perfect place and all that kind of shit. People on that app are protecting that investment. Me, I look at it and I say, is this person better at protecting the investment than I am? Yes. Then they can have the position. That's the way that I see it. Because that was a lot of money that we pissed into that shit. So we have the freedom and the territory right now. I'm always going to give more of a fuck about whether or not someone is better at protecting that investment than whether or not they can queue up for a bank.
Is that all, Reggie?
That's it.
Thank you. Guys, I don't want to keep on repeating, but that's exactly what we're gonna do from now on. All right, the hang around shit not gonna happen anymore. Okay, relax. Smalls, anything you want to say?
Nah, man. I think everything's been said and is good. Like you were saying, it was just like the situation at the time was very different to now. That's why it was in there, and I think some of us probably kind of forgot about that, myself included.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, it's just what it is. We good now, though. Time to move on.
I wanna highlight something. Okay, I think everybody here, we might have. Like, I'm sorry, some of you, I think like JJ, maybe Cass, seeing the hangarounds and shit like that. I want you guys to understand, like, the people that we've added onto the app are like wildly different than before. Like Keandre, I'm pretty sure you're on the app now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we even put Smalls in the app. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never used to consider Smalls anything to do with fucking combat, but like somehow we ended up in there. You know what I'm fucking saying? Like, we are shifting. It might not be as obvious as we'd all like it to be, but this is what's happening. You know what I mean? So.
All right, next subject.
Smalls is on now. I do have a chance.
Why the fuck is Harvey on the app though? He's been around for a long time.
Exactly.
We'll
if only you
just
communicated that to me earlier.
We'll discuss
you haven't
who's on
seen
the
that?
app with the council later. All right, moving on. So we're not here for the next fucking 10 years. The spicy one. Okay. Seaside's losing our identity. Now, I'm going to kick this off a little bit different. JJ, how are we losing our identity?
I think that with when we first founded Seaside, like I wouldn't have thought the first thing that come to mind is like, all right, let's puff our chest, let's press people, let's make sure that they know that we're the top. Like that was not the first three things I thought about when we made Seaside. Like I think we've proven ourselves with every single gang in the city. Like they know our worth and know how dangerous we can be if we want to. So like that situation, together with the one that was already solved, because I don't want to sandbag on it or like pal on it, with us like just making calls and saying like, "Yo, what you gonna do about it?" kind of thing. Like it's not who we are. Like I don't think that like we fought a war against CG, Hydra, Chang'an, against the fucking world, but when everybody backed off, and we still stood. And like I'll be honest, like I was maybe part of one or two fights, and I
Sway, thank you for the 10 bomb.
all the people that stood and defended
Thank you very
our
much.
flag in that. But that's not what like us pressing people and making sure that like they know that we can be the aggressors is not what defines us. Like we can be so much bigger in that. And I think that focusing or focusing on what we start at Seaside should be a priority.
Okay, so I've got a question for you. Putting aside that situation, where did we lose our identity other than that situation?
Well, we're completely shifting our point. Like right after that, we had KJ make a meeting where he says that he wants to be the one pressing more, and we want to be the aggressors in situations when we don't have to. We don't
I
have
didn't
to.
say
do that.
I asked everybody what they want to do.
But
okay?
like that was your goal,
Don't-
right? That was your goal in the meeting. That you wanted
That
to.
was my goal was to hear what the people wanted.
Yeah, but like you wanted to put it to a vote.
Don't twist it again.
I'm not
AJ.
twisting. I'm not twisting your words.
Don't
I'm
twist
just saying
it.
what it was. I'm not twisting it. I'm saying what it was.
Here comes
You said
the
that you-
spice.
No,
Thank you,
I'm
just
saying
for have a
you
good one.
wanted to. You wanted us to be the
Yeah.
gang that starts pressing and be more aggressive towards people.
You probably
Wait.
misunderstood what he said.
No, that's exactly what he said, Ivan, on the meeting.
You
And
was
I
there.
think you've completely misunderstood that whole meeting, to be honest. Because I didn't get any of that from that meeting.
A little
You
bit
just
different.
misunderstood it because you're kind of in your own head, JJ.
Yeah, that's so, Draco. You're gonna start it like that?
No, I'm like just saying, like everybody
Yeah.
here is telling you misunderstood it, and you're stuck that you didn't. When everybody else took it
Well,
another
now
way.
we could all explain.
Yeah, so now
ourselves
let's just
and there's
hear
no
it.
need
Let's
to go
just
back
hear it
and
talk
out.
about it.
Because if that's how he
Yeah.
heard it, then obviously that's why he's concerned. So let's let him just talk, and then we can take it from there.
Understand?
Because that came off. The
I
way that
waited for this
understood it is that
moment.
That came off of the talk where people called GG and saying, "Yo, what's up? We did it," and then we had a meeting saying that, "Hey, it's okay if we do that kind of thing," and then everybody kind of agreed, or like most people agreed in that meeting, and I didn't agree with it, and I said it like vocally, that I don't want us to be that defining factor. That like Seaside is the one that presses people. Seaside is the one that is the aggressor, because we don't have to be that. We've proven ourselves, and that's how I perceived it. And I perceived it wrong. Then okay, I perceived it wrong. I'll take my fault. But that is what I perceived it.
Okay. All right. So that's again. That's if that's how you heard it. If that's not what was said. Okay. What was said at that meeting, and what were you guys trying to like get at? Because I agree. If something in terms of pressing people was brought up, I agree with JJ that it's not something we should do. But if that's not what you guys were talking about, then what was talked about? Just so we can get that. You know.
From what I remember from that meeting, we was talking about just like more pressing on going for the crops and stuff like that. So like like pushing a bit more. You know, like we all agreed on gonna start pushing more on the crops. And if, oh my god, let's put that down. Yeah, I just think I think at that meeting we all agreed on just pushing more and pushing for crops and stuff. And if conflict came, it came. You know.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
basically getting us all on the same page. You know, if anyone had anything to say about it, we wouldn't go through with it, and like pretty much that.
To
And it only had to
fair-
pretty much do with the weed stuff too.
Yeah. So to pretty much summarize it, it was pretty much, hey guys, are you guys okay with us pressing on the weed stuff to maybe try to control it a little bit more around these times? And then I think it was JJ maybe brought up the point of we don't have to be the aggressors. And then we kind of just said it was more like, there is times where like, we're able to do stuff just because, we can. It doesn't mean we're doing it to everybody, but I mean we're trying to do one little thing, which is kind of control the weed around these times, and that's it. It's not like we're saying, hey, we're just gonna be aggressive with everything. No. It's just trying to do this with the weed, right? That's it.
Okay. That's okay. So at the end of the day, what you guys were talking about is that you guys wanted to do more in terms of pressing people for the weed. But again, and we're not going to pile on. So you were going to try and take over the weed. You were going to steal weed, and you were trying to take over in terms of the weed. But you
Yeah.
weren't gonna press them about it unless something came to it in terms of if they saw you guys stealing or if they started retaliating.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
obviously you would press them. Okay.
Yes.
Pretty
yes.
much, yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, we're gonna put our nose in other people's business. We steal the shit. If they come and talk to us about it, we tell them, hey, we run this shit now. If you want to buy some, do it. If you plant it, it's on your own risk. We maybe steal it.
Yes, and that's at the end of the day, that's what we talked about before. Is I don't think anyone here gives a shit that we go out and we steal weed from people, as long as we don't go further than that. If people then start coming back and asking questions, we can go from there. But nobody here
Yeah.
gives a fuck if you go out and steal somebody else's weed. It's out there. You planted it somewhere. You lost it. That's your fucking problem. If you want to make it a big
Yeah.
deal at that point, then sure, we can talk about it.
But the talk up there
Exactly.
was a two issues per se, because we're talking as well about the issue with the phone call. So maybe that's where the phone
might
call
have been
was
mixed
not
together.
us rubbing it into them. The phone call was like this: "Hey, thank you for the drop.
Yes.
Appreciate it. It was meant to be funny. It was meant to be, it was not meant to be like rub it in your fucking nose. I stole your shit. Come and do something about it."
No,
Well,
but
that's
it was
basically
not-
what it was, though.
It just
Casey.
came across
Yes.
like that to everyone
no,
else.
no,
but
that's-
yeah,
it
fuck.
came
Look.
across that way, and I spoke to somebody in GG as well, and they said if it was you, KJ, who called instead of Draco, it would be a totally different story. And I can see
Well-
that. Okay, I can be here afterwards and say, yeah, we could done things differently. It was done that way. It was fucked up. All right, and I understand it. It looks very, like it's something I would have done when I was in the Vagos. We would do this all the time. You know what I mean? Step on people's toes and tell them it was us, per se. And of course, I understand, it came from a wrong point, and the way we did it, it's
Put 'em
not
at the
good.
pass out.
Of course, it's not seaside. I understand that.
Look, so we talked about this multiple times. It's done, it's over, and we learned from it that this is not something we should do. At the end of the day, it's a gang robbing another gang. Even if you want it to be a joke, even if it was supposed to be a joke, you're talking to a gang that you just stole from. They can
Yeah.
turn it into whatever they want it to be turned
Yeah, of
into.
course, of course.
So that's not obviously, and we all know this, that this is not something that should happen going forward, and that's not the path anyone here wants to go.
Yeah, I take full responsibility for that. It was my call, and I apologize for that. All right, to
Alright.
everybody here, and
Maybe it
to
was a
GG.
misunderstanding. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
We
now-
all agreed on that, though. We all knew what was
Yeah, I
going
was gonna
down, so
say
it's
a
not for
lot
you
of us
to
agreed.
apologize.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
not
yeah.
just on
I
you.
didn't. I didn't though. Like in that
Yeah,
point.
I'm
and I
not
said it.
saying that.
I
I'm
mean,
saying
before
so
it
a lot
happened,
of us,
everyone did.
went with it.
Not about the phone.
All right. Well, now that
Doesn't
that's all
matter if
settled,
you guys sorry, Reggie. It doesn't matter if you guys agreed or not. I was the highest ranking member who was there, and I made a call. That's why I take the blame as well, and that's how it should go. Understand you guys were backing me up. I know I have your backing. It doesn't matter. I take the blame. That's it. Finish.
yeah, the buck stops at KJ with that.
Your fault.
All right. Now that that's
Your
sorted and spoken about, JJ, do you still feel like Seaside's losing their identity?
I mean, as long as we're not shifting towards we want to press people, we want to be the aggressors, we want to just make phone calls and just be like, oh, just like if we do something, like I don't know, I've always said it to everybody in here, if we steal shit, I don't care. Like if we rob a meth lab, if we steal
Not
some
you.
weed, like it doesn't. If we
There you go.
steal anything, like it doesn't matter. Like I don't care. Like if shit happens from it, that's fine. I'll have your back. But it's how we go about it, or like what we do afterwards, or what comes from it. Like for example, like a phone call, or just like saying like, "Yo,
You really have my
Like-
back though, JJ.
yeah." If you don't do that and push it
I don't
when
trust
it
you,
shouldn't
man.
be pushed, well, you don't trust me, then we have issues, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have my back. You walked off.
Yeah,
You
JJ.
will
Actually,
not back me up.
I have a quick question, okay? 'Cause I
Yeah.
want to know.
I
what was
didn't
in the
have
heat
your
of the
back there.
moment. No, I don't know. Oh, see, okay. So
Yeah, I'll
I'ma
agree.
tell
I
you this
didn't have
straight
your
up.
back there.
No, but listen, just listen. I will tell you this straight up, and this is just me, okay? I really don't care how much of a stupid decision you could make in the future or if you've made in the past. I don't care. Even if it makes us look stupid, whatever, I would have your back no matter what. I
Same.
would not run away from you and say, fuck you guys. You guys can deal with this shit. Don't call me for nothing. I don't have your backs. I will not say that while I walk away, like you did.
Doesn't
reason
matter
I
how
said it
big
is
of a
because-
fuck up you
No, but
did, I
you
will
just-
still have your back.
Yeah,
You
I,
have
I,
your
I,
back.
I'll be
just,
honest here.
you just
Like,
question
doubled down
us.
now, though. You literally just
I'm
doubled down
doubling
now.
down right now. Hold on. I'm
Relax,
doubling down
everybody
right now.
relax, everybody relax. Let him
I'm
talk.
doubling down right now because you two were against me in that situation. And whatever I said in that situation, because Benji wasn't there and there wasn't anybody who could mediate that situation, nothing was going to change. So in that situation, I was like, you know what? You guys ducked that mess. You guys don't want to hear to my input or my opinion, and I'm leaving. And that's also part of the reason why I stepped down out of council, because I
Sorry.
honestly don't think that my opinion matters in a lot of situations, which is what I did.
So if something doesn't
JJ,
go your
like,
way, you just turn your back on people. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
No,
No.
people
Like,
don't think with their
JJ,
heads.
we had
Like,
the conversation, and I said I agree with
Get your
thought process.
popcorn.
Like, I don't know what more. Like, you're standing here and saying whatever you said, I was disagreeing with you. Were I on the roof? Were I disagreeing with you with everything you said?
the second the conversation started, like it went sideways because you like the egos just came out, and that's
The
what
egos
happened.
came out
Yes.
from me and Draco. Then,
Yeah.
not your ego.
No.
No, because you were listening. You
No,
didn't
because
hear me
instead of
say I
thinking about
agreeing with you.
Benji's
Like, I
relationship
understand
with
where you're
Marty-
coming from. I understand your point. You know, you're not wrong, JJ.
Yeah. Instead of
You
thinking
don't
about
remember
Benji's
that.
relationship with Marty, like, and thinking about the bigger picture, you guys
don't,
thought about
don't
like,
talk
oh yeah,
away
let's.
from it, JJ.
I'm not talking.
Please.
I'm talking about the
You
whole
are talking
situation.
away from it because you're talking like I was talking down at you, and I was not listening to you. I was listening to you. Even Draco was listening to you.
Yeah, and then
I
the second
agree
the
with you
conversation
as well.
started, you threw
on
it
a
out of
part
the window.
points. You
JJ,
only hear what you want to hear, and you're talking about egos. Your ego are the biggest ego of all of us.
Sure.
Period.
All right.
End of
I'll
story.
just agree to disagree. And
No,
I'll.
JJ, I think we
That's
just
fine.
see things very differently, man. Because me personally, like, even if it was your ego in front of you and you made a stupid decision and it made us look stupid, whatever. Even if I personally didn't agree with it, at the end of the day, you're still a part of Seaside, which is my family. So that
Still
means
my
you're my
brother.
family. So I would have backed you all the way. I do not give a fuck. I would have shot anybody for you. But obviously, it seems like that's not really the case for you. And you obviously don't feel the same way. So like,
Yeah,
kind of
when
like
I'm
KJ
thinking
said, I
that,
don't
like,
trust you neither because of,
yeah,
because of
when
that.
people start shifting from the way that we initially created Seaside on, and are completely going the opposite way, then that's when I have issues. And in that point,
I want to step in on this. One fucking thing that happens to me isn't shifting how Seaside is. Okay, there is so many little intricate details in this gang that if we were a Southside gang, I can tell you right now, myself included, the majority of us would have been fucking shot. Okay, so that kind of shit, I don't want to fucking hear it. One thing, and this is blown into such a fucking huge issue, when in reality, your motherfuckers have done some real dumb shit before. But we don't turn our back on each other for that shit. I don't care how fucking heated you get in that conversation. All right? You deal with it, you talk about it afterwards, and you move the fuck on. That is how we have always done shit. Always. You don't fucking turn your back on people because you're pissed off about a situation. You help them get the fuck out of it. You sort it out. You talk about it afterwards like grown fucking adults and move on together.
Amen.
Yeah, but Reggie, I think the thing is right now, like, obviously with what JJ has said too, obviously he's kind of doubled down. He didn't just say it because he was heated in the moment. That's obviously how he feels because he's still saying it now. Like, it's not like he's like saying he didn't mean it. He's saying he didn't mean it.
So listen,
He's being legit
everybody,
about it.
give me a second here. So this whole thing, right, JJ, Draco, KJ, is over a conversation. You guys had a little meeting, and you know, obviously Draco, KJ, same mindset. JJ a little bit different, and JJ walks off. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what I'm hearing so far is that JJ, Draco, and everybody involved already understand that what the decision they made was a mistake. Do you still feel like the way you handled that situation was correct, JJ? Or not?
One after I walked off, no. I told you from the beginning that the part was a mistake.
Okay. That's all we need to hear. And do you understand? This is the other thing, okay? And I'm sorry that I'm going to bring this up, but I need you guys to understand why JJ and I haven't really been too happy with each other, why I haven't really been talking to him, and why he resigned from council. One of the reasons that I got really pissed off was the fact that JJ offered GG money behind KJ and Draco to settle the situation so that it wouldn't go to war.
Hold on, didn't we have someone do that ages
Yeah,
ago?
wasn't it Taylor, and then we kicked Taylor because Taylor paid MG?
I remember that
Yeah, I just
situation, and we
thought
all
about
stood there
Taylor 2
saying
days ago.
that was fucking dumb.
That was dumb as shit, and then
Listen,
he ended
listen,
up getting
okay.
kicked from fucking Seaside.
Do you guys understand how huge that is for me for what not to do? And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Like I feel so bad here because I don't like seeing any of you like get piled on. And obviously in this circle right now, a lot of people would probably agree with KJ and Draco more. Okay. And JJ, I know it might be feeling a bit weird right now, but just bear with me for a second. Is there anybody that understands why JJ did what he did? Maybe
Say again?
Michael, maybe.
Oh,
Does anybody
I
understand?
definitely understand why he did it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay. Cass, anybody want to explain? You know, do you
I
think it's
can-
okay? Or like, well, you know,
I can explain from my point of view because again, I feel like seeing it as how I am not much of a gang person per se, I would have done the same shit. Obviously, we talked about this as well. Is there's nothing wrong per se with paying somebody off. The issue is that you need to talk about it first. So, and this has been said multiple times. I feel like in this meeting, and the issue is the communication. If JJ or anyone else would have asked and talked about, hey, this is stupid, you should just end it with paying them off, giving back the weed. Do you agree? If everyone agrees, go and do it, and that's it. But if you go and do it yourself without telling people, that becomes an issue. It's not wrong. At the end of the day, what you did isn't wrong. Because you're looking at ending something before it happens. Going to war because of fucking weed and what, 30K worth of weed at that is stupid. But at the end of the day, if you don't communicate, don't talk about it, then it becomes an issue. And I would have done the same shit. I would have said that this is fucking stupid. I'm just gonna go pay them.
But
if you
I think
don't
you're
if you don't
missing
talk
some
about it,
context here as well. Into
well, yes, because I wasn't there. Obviously, I
Yeah.
don't know the entire context. I don't know if you
no,
guys
no, no.
talked.
But I kind of like understand, you know, where JJ coming from. Understand where you are coming from. The thing you're forgetting, or I don't know if people know, like we called up Marty. Marty and Forehead came to the roof. We have a talk. I was ready to give back their shit until they start to talk to Draco like he was some kind of like dog they can like push around how they wanted to.
I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, like we tried to settle it. And of course, you know, they came and swing their dicks. I told them, you're not getting shit. After that, everything went sour, okay? That happened before anything about giving money, anything about I don't have your back, anything like this. For me, I can agree. I can stand here and say, hey, I did a mistake. I want to give shit back. But when somebody is fucking disliking one of my members or talking shit to one of my boys, it doesn't matter how bad I fucked up before that. I will hold my fucking ground and tell them to fuck off, and I will fucking burn you to the ground. All right? Period.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if everything started from a mistake or something that should never have happened. Of course, it should never happen. The phone call should never have happened. It was a mistake. But it doesn't matter if it's a mistake or not. I will still back you up if they come back and swinging. I told them to shut the fuck up. I told them I'm not giving shit back. And that's how it ended. So we had a meeting to try to solve it there and there as well, because of the conversation I had with JJ before that.
Right. So again, I didn't know that you guys actually talked to Marty and he
Yeah,
was
Marty
there,
and
but-
Ford was on the roof. I know everybody's talking, everybody's trying to put their points, but I think it's fair to like put everything on the table when we talk about it.
Well, of course, you need. That's the thing, though. You need the details from every side, and that's why if you make up your opinion based on only one side, that also becomes an issue because then we are no better than literally half the city. But you also need to see. So let me ask you this: if you go to a meeting and you bring two people that you know don't see eye to eye, are you expecting it to go south? Are you expecting it to just go over, nobody really batting an eye?
No. I expect there will be some banter. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, there was shit talking back and forward, and I kind of like that will happen, until you treating a human being like he's shit. You know what I mean? And you're trying to swing dick, and like basically he said, the same he said at the other meeting when we shut them down. Like, be a good dog, Draco, be my dog, be my little lap dog, lap him in the face and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's, for me, like, I understand they want to swing the dick, but there's multiple ways you can do that. And for
Well,
me, I'm not
yes.
standing there and watching that. You know what I mean?
No,
Then I
I-
tell
I
them to
get-
go and fuck themselves, and I don't give a fuck anymore.
That I understand that, but you need to see it from their point of view as well. I'm not saying
Oh,
what
yeah,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah.
You brought a person literally, and again, I know this was supposed to be a joke, and I know that part, but you're bringing the person kind of spit them in the face, and yes, they are retaliating because at the end of the day, they are a gang.
Yeah.
And they've just, been berated. Like you guys just made fun of them for stealing their shit. So yes, they're gonna retaliate.
Yeah.
So
and
at the end of the day, like yes, they were there. You guys were talking to them, but just from that point, it's gonna go south. But I don't know, man.
No. I see where you're coming from. Maybe you should have waited a day, maybe cool off a little bit, you know what I mean? But the meeting started with me basically apologizing, you know what I mean? And telling them I will give your shit back, per se. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I understand if they feel some type of way, I understand, but after the meeting went for like 10 minutes and then, they wrap it up and went, a tone higher, I'd be like, hey, if you want to come here when I'm trying to apologize and act like this, hey, no bueno,
Yeah, and I mean, and the thing is, right? Like, okay, that happened. We argued on the roof. Whether we were gonna give this shit back. Even I said, okay, let's just give this shit back. Did I agree with it? No. But I said, okay, let's do it, right? We were gonna give this shit back. They started shit talking a little bit. I started shit talking back. We just started going back and forth. Boom. The next day or the next day after that or whenever Benji comes back, we have a talk with Benji, and I agree. I'm going to apologize, and that's what they wanted, right? They wanted me to give a formal apology, and I can accept that I did do something very stupid, and they wanted an apology just for me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. We go to the dam, and I do apologize, and Benji was there for this. They gave me a collar. They tried to call me a good boy, good lapdog. Marty's touching my face and all this shit. So get what? They got put down. I mean, that's all that happened.
Well, that's okay.
So I mean, we did try to
yes.
settle it right in a very good manner, whatever. But obviously, it kept going sideways. I mean, it's not like we were completely against JJ, whatever.
No. But so here's what I'm seeing from this is that you guys were trying to fix it, which is fine, but at the end of the day, you're having two groups clashing with each other. You want something like this fixed, you need somebody who's a neutral party to kind of mediate. In this case, maybe JJ just being there by himself would have made it better because there wouldn't have been forth and back, there wouldn't have been banter. You would have left it at that. If they still wanted an apology, you can go from there. But I
kind of agree with you, but if JJ is gonna do that, he needs to do it on the way that we all agree to it. You know what I mean?
Yes, and
That's
I
the
know,
thing.
and that's what we talked about earlier. Is that you need to talk about it. You all need to agree that JJ goes, he fixes this at this moment. He gives back the weed or he pays for the weed.
Hey,
and then we can go from there. If you bring everybody, especially the two parties that are clashing, there is going to be an issue. It's the same. I will never go to a meeting where Miguel is. That's just going to end in a fucking shit show.
That's not true. You're there today.
Does anyone have any food before I start to death?
Yeah, and it was a shit show. We had to leave. What do you mean?
I'm starting to starve again.
I was not at a meeting with.
Oh, was you
I
down at
heard
the
him.
towers?
I
just
heard
went
him
down
and
the
I
towers.
fucked off. Yeah, I heard him and I fucked off because then shooting started happening, and I'm not. I
I
have
shot
4
him.
days left. I'm not gonna go back.
Michael,
to
I
jail.
just want to let you know that I thought about when he took you when I shot him.
Well,
But yeah, from
Welcome.
all of
Good to
this,
hear.
like, I want us to move forward. You know what I mean? Like, I want shit to like move forward, but at the same time, everybody be on the same page. And
Well,
that's just what I'm
yes.
saying. Like, it doesn't matter if the person's right or wrong. You still have his back. We need to agree to, like, if you're gonna do something together, don't go behind, people's back to do it. Because
Yeah, I admit that was a mistake. Like I told Benji, like this.
I'm
Okay.
just putting it out there. And of course, before we do
Fucking, there's
something.
2 fucking Scandinavians, bro. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
no.
Holy fuck. What do you want, KJ?
Before we do things towards people as well, maybe take a step back, think it nerve through before we do it, so we
Circles.
don't end up doing the
Circles.
same mistakes again.
All 3
Circles.
of you fucked up. Just don't do it again. Fuck.
Yes.
All right. Anybody else want to say something?
Can I? Am I allowed to? Hello, Scandinavia
Yeah.
over here.
Go on.
It's just in terms of you guys talking about having each other's back. And again, I'm seeing it from a kind of a different perspective, I guess. And my example is going to be, yes, I would have Benji's back in everything, basically.
I
but
definitely put
if
him down.
Benji goes out and does the most stupid thing, and this is not me pointing fingers and saying that this is what you guys did, but if Benji goes out and he starts a war because somebody called his mom a whore, would I have his back in that? No, I would fucking walk away. Like, that is the stupidest shit in the world, and I think that is not... If he wants to go to war, he can go to fucking war. That is not something I would have his back in, because it is beyond stupid.
See, I disagree with you, Michael. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I would like to just put this out here, right, Michael? I want to throw this out here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The whole shit where you died, the amount of fucking chaotic shit that the rest of us fucking did just because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us think that was very stupid for what you did, not tell us. But we didn't give a fuck. We still went out there wanting to fucking murder people
Still
for you.
had your back.
It was ride out season.
It did
You
not
could've
fucking
literally
matter.
gotten
Most of these
terrorism
people
and
have
butchered
no
your family
fucking
on your
idea
back.
about who you were. But they still fucking
I
did
had
it.
no idea who you were.
You're
I
a
still
member
went
of
out there.
Seaside. You're a brother in arms. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you've done something stupid or whatever.
I got put on a
we
hold.
still have your back.
I met you after
Well-
you were dead.
I did a car bomb out the front of
agree with
PD.
you of like it's stupid of Benji to go to war towards somebody because somebody calls his mother a whore. Yeah, it's stupid. Is it
Well,
stupid what happened? I understand what you're coming from, but at the same time, if he wants war, I'm behind him. You know, I'm backing him up.
Well, again, I'm
just
saying,
like,
I'm
we're
saying
meant
this.
to like back each other up, and then we're meant to be a strong unit in front of others too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I
and-
feel like once people see that we're going against each other, that's the weakness right there. They're going to use against us.
We can still talk to him. There's plenty of times where Benji said that he's wanted to shoot someone and I stood there and said no. And talked
Yep.
him down. Right? So you can
Yes.
always do that, but turning around and saying you do what you want and walking away instead of actually standing there and saying, okay, well, let's actually fucking talk about this, like, and
A
level you
sidebar.
out. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, you can talk about it. And again, that's not like what I meant by just saying if you go to that point where you're gonna do something that is so beyond stupid, then at that moment I probably wouldn't have your back. I would have your back after, I would have your back before, but I wouldn't go to war because somebody did something that hurt your feelings. And again, that's just
where
me.
communication comes in. Yeah,
Yes,
I agree
yes,
with you.
I agree, but that is just me, and I like. There's different points, you know. I will always have his back. I think even if Benji went and shot me or something at the end of the day, after I think we would fucking make out and I would be back to normal.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Whoa.
all right.
Whoa, buddy.
But
Facts.
that's the thing,
fuck?
like Michael, where we come from. You know what I mean? If he's talked to somebody, we can cool him down. If not, you know, like we go back and we talk about it and say, hey, Benji, this is stupid. It's stupid to war over this shit, you know? But if he
Yes.
still wants to go to war, I will still back him up, if that makes sense. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yes,
Because
but again, that's fine, and I'm not saying that's wrong. But I think in my case, I would throw my hands up and say, okay, you go to war for this, but I don't want to be part of that. And again, that's because I don't do wars
Yeah.
per se, unless I really have to. Don't get me wrong. If somebody does something to Seaside and it can't, what, Reggie, what?
I'm just just because Michael's a different case, guys. Don't get in your head that you can tell Benji no if he says we're going to war. If you say no to Benji saying that we're going to war, I'll blood you out myself.
Well, I can
Isn't
tell
that
him no
common
because he's
sense
my
that if
boyfriend.
anyone's gonna say that,
yeah,
I just wanted to
You're
I just wanted to make sure
wonderful.
no one started feeling himself in that moment. All right.
yeah.
I don't think anyone's that stupid.
Hold
be
on,
honest.
hold on. Fuck me, I'm so confused right now. What the fuck is Michael saying? Listen, Cass, is there anything you want to say? Because I know, you know, it's a bit of a pylon on JJ here, just in case you want to say anything. Cass doesn't even give a fuck about you, JJ. You see that?
It's fine. Like, just you can move on. Okay.
I think,
What were
I
you
think
gonna
she fell
say?
asleep
what?
actually.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Benji?
And no, I wanted to see if Cass had anything to say for like you, for you.
I mean, basically everything that Michael said to start off with is what I would have said.
Okay. Let me just explain something, okay? Sorry, let me just clear it up. So,
Reggie
in a
straight
gang,
call
in
Michael
a
on his
family,
bullshit.
No matter what, we have this hierarchy, okay? And I believe that in Seaside, we've made it as minimal as possible in order to make sure that people don't feel like, oh my God, I gotta, we don't get that Korra vibes where you need to have progression, climb the ranks of 7 months of fucking prospect and shit like that. No. I want you to understand that we have your back very, very easily as long as you fucking vibe with us. You drop everything for us because we'll do the same thing for you, right? Now, when it comes to your meetings, boys, all right? No matter what, okay, there's not ever a fucking time when there is another gang present, when you can be fucking heard or seen, do you disagree so wholeheartedly in public? Okay? That is unacceptable. Never do you offer money to settle something behind everybody's back before any discussion. Unacceptable. I'll be honest right now. If JJ wasn't fucking JJ, he'd be killed. But my patience only goes so thin. You know what I mean? It's just a fact. He's been my brother for a long time. We went to Vagos together. He supported me through everything. He founded Seaside with us. He gets a lot of fucking slack, but it's unacceptable. We need to remember that, okay? Because two things, all right? Not because I don't understand the human fucking psyche or how it was a fucking reaction because you saw some crazy shit go on. You've had some pent up shit about fucking KJ and Draco or whatever. I understand it, okay? But our enemies, the people that wanted to shoot us, used it against us. They kept on talking about how, oh, wow, they can't even agree with each other. You know what I mean? Draco and shit, blah, blah, blah. They kept on using it against us. They said, JJ this, JJ that. Does JJ agree? You get what I'm fucking saying? It makes us fucking weaker. That's the fucking bottom line. We don't fucking need to do that because if at the end of the day, you care about Seaside and our reputation, you don't want to fucking damage that. Get mad at each other after the fucking meeting. Life is fucking simple, guys, okay? If I am not there, there are council members, okay? 3 council members. It's a 2-on-1. Fucking take the L and wait till we have to talk about it. If we go to war with the whole city because of what happened there, fuck it. Okay? Just like how I'm trying to change my mind and your mindsets to if we lose a spray to somebody and we didn't have the right combatants or the shooters on there, fuck it. Let's just fucking try again. You know what I'm saying? That is the fucking bottom line that we need to fucking work with. The sooner we all get there, the stronger we're gonna fucking be. And I need you all to remember something, okay? This shit is so difficult, boys. There are not many gangs that do what we do, all right? There are a fucking handful, all right? Less than fucking 4 fingers, okay? And I can tell you right now, that it's very easy to figure it out. We're all going towards uncharted territory, and we all need to be more a family than ever. I know it might not be clear to you guys, all right? It might feel like, why the fuck are we pressing? What the fuck are we going against people so much? Motherfucker, what the fuck do you do when you're at the top, man? I don't fucking know. I'm learning. I'm fucking finding out. You know what I'm saying? What we did back in the South Side, yeah, we went to war a few times. We pushed people around and shit like that. But this is the most range we've fucking had. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom to the fucking top. We've got the fucking towers. We got Playa Vista. We've got fucking Hayes. We got 2 of our fucking members in fucking Yokai running shit. You know what I'm saying? We got every fucking crew. Bro, everything we do, man. We do guns. We do fucking drugs. We do everything. What the fuck do y'all want to do? Like, we're all trying to learn. And if we're not supporting each other, we're fucking fucked. Like I'll tell you all this right now, okay? If, like, for example, today, if KJ, Draco, and JJ can't get along, we're fucked. We're fucked. I'm telling you right now, I might as well make a new gang. I'll be all right. I don't know about y'all. You know, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Shit. Think about your shit, bro. Fuck me. I can go anywhere people take me, bro. It's not, bro. I can just fucking pretend I'm fucking homeless for a second. I'll be fine. But no, I don't do that because I know how much stronger I am with you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? We're all fucking learning, bro. And I'm sure, like, some of y'all, don't get me wrong, okay? Some of y'all are capable. You're strong. You can do whatever the fuck you want as well. But motherfucker, there's a reason we all ended up together here, man. Because for some weird reason, one or another, there was a time where we all fucking enjoyed being together. Okay? And that doesn't have to escape us completely. You might not agree with your fundamentals and shit like that, but fuck it, bro. What the fuck else you want to do? Who the fuck? Like, I asked JJ, where the fuck are you gonna go? If I blood you out right now, where the fuck you gonna go? Hydra? Motherfucker, they'll chew you out in 3 seconds. I wouldn't let that fucking happen. Where the fuck will you go? You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck? If we blood Draco out right now, where the fuck is Draco gonna go? Motherfucker done clapped everybody. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, JJ's leaving?
No, I'm just saying. Like, Reggie, you guys don't understand, bro.
Hey,
Like,
I got plenty
we're
of
all
options.
here.
Don't even fucking
don't.
sweat it.
DOJ gang.
No,
you don't.
I have
DOJ.
plenty of options.
I'm just trying to say
Yeah, I
this
heard
to
the
you guys.
clowns
All right?
up north, they need a new member, Reggie.
Oh, is that where you're going, KJ?
I think what I'm trying to say here is I think my main point here is not to fuck y'all around, okay? Is y'all thought about what you wanted to do. Nobody forced you into Seaside. No, you know, the only person legitimately that was forced into Seaside was Michael.
This guy. This guy.
None of you were forced.
I think I was
never
forced.
Said, no, you were not forced.
Well, I didn't really have
never
a
forced
choice.
you. Exactly. You know, you were about to get blooded out. You chose KJ, so there you go.
I did?
Listen. Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Shot, Reggie.
Do you guys get where I'm coming from? Like, does it make sense? I don't think there's ever a time where we're going to be Southside.
My
I don't think there's going to
ADD's
ever
getting
be a
in
time
too
where we become a
much.
Southside gang through and through.
How long is this
I
meeting
was
going
thinking
for?
about it because the
3
Vagos
hours.
offered me to be their cartel leader.
Ugh.
I don't know if I should accept. Should I?
Wait.
Are they
So,
down
so,
bad or what? What's
sorry,
going on?
say again.
Wait,
You're gonna leave for the
cartel leader?
Vargos?
Wait, what?
No, like,
Can I come?
If you leave Seaside for the Vargos, you know I'm gonna hunt you down forever, right?
Frankie was telling me that they were like going through some problems. They said we could be their cartel, they'd be our street gang or whatever. You know, I was like, wow, that's cool, bro.
Yo, Vagos is street team for us now.
Wait, Frank
Jeez,
is back
what
with the Vagos?
What a turn of events that'd be.
He was pushing the other day on there, yeah. So
Oh yeah, we pulled up on him. I forgot about that.
We know there's some internal shit happening in the Vagos, basically. Me and Draco had a talk with one of the members.
Jeez, a heap of us leave the Vargos and then turn them into our street team? Holy shit.
That'd be a crazy
Nah,
move, bro.
I
They seem
don't.
down for it.
I don't
I
think that's
feel
a
like I
good-
could be a good triple dipper. I'd
you
be a good
could
triple
be a
dipper.
good one, but I don't think that's the right direction for us, anyways.
Benji, you don't have enough focus to focus on one thing, all right?
Probably true. Listen, guys, I
He
just
probably focus on that for a week and then give it up.
the whole reason we're having this meeting today is because I wanted everybody's minds to be reset. How we're all here together because there are at least a few people that we like within Seaside. And I don't want this to be a thing where, oh, hi guys, I'm just gonna tolerate y'all. And then, you know, at least I get to chill out with my homies, you know, and shit like that. That's not it, boys. Any of you that are unhappy, bro, fucking say it right now, bro. You can leave. Nobody will shoot your ass, bro. Like, legitimately. You do not have to. Like, you do not have to be
What
here
you
if you
fucking
don't want to
running
be.
with, Reggie?
What? He said about
The
someone
fucking
leaving.
Locals, man. The
I'll fucking
locals,
shoot.
bro. You know, I mean, like, I wouldn't shoot y'all. I wouldn't have any fucking
I
hard
would.
feelings, man. You know what I mean?
But
Damn it, I'm
leading
trying
back to where we came from,
I'm trying
though,
to
like,
trick people into leaving, man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
guys are free to leave. Just pack up your blocks and stuff and give in your resignation.
But no, in
Go-
all seriousness,
go-
guys.
Can we go back to like the where we talk about? Like, I agree
Yeah,
with
so-
JJ with one thing. All right,
Go
I
on.
want Seaside to be humble but deadly. I want us to be able as well to put our noses into others' businesses, but we don't need to swing dick about it because we have no reason to do it. Everybody knows who we are and what we stand for and what we can. We have no reason to go out there and swing our dicks and show them, you know, how big and powerful we are. Everybody knows. So, yeah, that's it.
Can I clap with your speech? Non-ironically.
Oh,
yeah, of course.
You.
Oh, thank you,
You,
yeah,
Benji.
sure.
Because this is what you should have done when shit came up in the first place. So this, in my opinion, this shouldn't be a one-time thing. Like, you as the leader, you need to say and talk about what your plans are, so people don't get confused or worried that we're going in a direction that we're not going. So what you just did is what you should have, what it should have happened the second people start questioning anything, really. So I'm not. This is not ironic. It was a good speech. You did what you should have done, or you did what you should. If people are still confused and if people are still worried, they should say it now, so you can address it. We can, you know, fix whatever concerns there might be.
All right. I think no, I agree. Communication seems to be a little bit of our weak point, but then that's also
new
probably
Rust
because I'm
plugin.
fucking cooked
Yeah,
90% of the
you.
Speaking of
fucking time.
conversation,
Less yelling, you know what I mean, and we can solve problems.
what
I don't know, man.
Benji,
Yeah, sorry, Chico, go on.
speaking of conversation, what did Flippy want with you?
Yeah, what happened?
We're talking about that last. Is it
Hi.
JJ? This meeting was for you, bro. You know, I want you to know that I don't think anybody here feels like we're going towards the South Side mentality. I think we're very far from that. I think we just need to, if anything, I feel like we just need something to work towards together to make us all refocus on different shit.
This looks like fun.
It's kind of hard though because we've done everything.
I'm asking
We're-
JJ, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, I mean, I want a meeting like this because I wanted us to to refocus and just think about what's important. You know, that's it. Like I can admit what my mistakes, and I have no problem doing that. So I just want us to be all on the same page.
All right. They gave up your council spot for nothing. Good job. I think we need the hang-arounds. Can you step away for a second? Like, really, by the helicopter, please?
Maybe a little bit further. Yeah, a little bit
A
further.
little bit further. For the fucking volleyball. Are those the only hang-arounds? Yeah, they are, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Reggie needs to bring something up for this.
We're going to be doing a vote. It's been long overdue. It was supposed to already been done, but we haven't done it. We're going to be voting on Nigel becoming a member. Just a reminder, this is a majority vote. If you don't know enough about the person, you can veto. You have issues when you say no. Speak your part. Alright. Gonna kick it off with Axel.
Yes.
Keep going around. I don't want to have to fucking say your names.
I need to say that again. I didn't hear what you were saying.
I said keep going around the circle. I don't have
Not
to
that
say your
part.
names.
What are we
We're voting on Nigel being a full member.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, and if you don't know too much about it, you use your veto.
Draco, please.
What'd you say? Oh yeah, yes, Nigel, yes, Nigel, yes, Nigel, yes. Sorry,
Yes, yes, from me too.
Yes.
More inclined to say yes, so I'd say yes. Why are you pulling your gun out again?
Because you didn't
Reggie,
answer, and I was
stop.
going to start shooting people if they don't.
I was thinking, motherfucker.
We're not shooting our own members,
Jesus
Reggie.
Christ,
Then
Reggie.
you're
That's what
dead.
he was thinking.
Nigel is more than down. It is a big yes.
Yeah.
I don't really know him, but from what like people already voting yes.
Wait,
I don't
that's
see
what
why
you
not.
veto.
So yes. I just yes. Reggie,
Nice.
just to fuck you.
Cunt.
Yeah, yes for me as well.
Yes. Oh, definitely yes.
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 I'm not around enough, so I'm vetoing.
Yes.
You vote yes, JJ?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Nigel
What do you
actually
mean?
cares,
What do you mean, what the
cares
fuck?
about Seaside and the B Seaside, you know what I mean?
My problem was with
yes.
hangarounds being in the app over full members. Like, does that mean I'm against Nigel being a full member? No.
I have a mask for him.
Member.
Bro, you're so fucking. Fuck you, JJ, man.
What do you mean?
Bro, you could have just literally said, "Oh, let's vote on fucking Nigel being a fucking full member."
That's
and
not
then-
on
That's
me.
not the issue,
Dude,
though.
bro, this fucking
That is
That's
not-
lemon,
yeah.
bro.
Okay,
It's just
move
hangarounds in
on.
general, you know?
I got the
Okay,
flag.
move on, move on.
I'll
move
give
on.
him a flag.
Oh, Benji,
I
you
ain't
haven't
doing
said
something
yours.
special for this motherfucker, bro. Fuck it.
You haven't said it.
Bro, it's anonymous. Fuck it, it's a yes.
Anonymous or unanimous?
Unanimous.
Pass.
Did anybody
Uh,
say no?
No one said no.
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 Wait, so are we
Alright.
doing it right here,
No.
right now, or are we gonna do some like how we usually do?
Benji said he
Maybe
couldn't give a
we'll-
fuck to do that.
Yeah, fuck. We can do it tomorrow instead.
There's too many of us.
We can make a little.
Let's do it
everyone is
today,
here
man. We-
now,
No,
though.
no,
let's do
Everyone
it.
is
I was
here
gonna
now.
say, why not today while there's a lot of us around?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
everyone
but there's
is here.
nothing. What could we do for him though
Bro,
to make
going
it
to the
special?
goddamn
Throw him into an
ocean
ocean,
and
make him
shit.
fight a fucking shark. or something.
Maybe
it's gonna be
you,
like
you
3
guys think
hours,
there could be
man.
a shark like right there?
No way.
They could be.
I'm sure.
could be.
I'm sure there could be a shark that just comes
Yeah,
up
there
there.
could be a shark like right
Yeah.
there.
Oh my
maybe.
god! Do you think a shark could?
I think
fight
I just.
that guy?
I think I just saw a
Oh
fin.
my god!
Oh my
Is
god.
that a
there is a
megalodon?
fin.
Oh my
God.
god!
Wait, there's a
I've heard
shark
about
right
my
there?
God.
Well, there's
Anyone
shark.
got
Oh,
food and drink,
Oh,
please?
Free
Nice
shot.
one.
Crazy.
Food and drink.
What?
Crazy.
I don't have any.
Man,
Wow. Did you see
Food,
the
drink.
megalodon?
I'm gonna
oh,
die.
shell smoking.
Hey, Michael, you see the big shark out there?
No, I don't see
Saltwater.
shit.
There's
Oh,
a
does
shark
he see-
out
does he see-
there.
Oh, fuck.
I don't have my
I can't see
glasses on,
anything.
motherfucker. I ain't seen nothing.
About this megalodon
I don't
You
outside.
don't see
Yeah,
anything,
see
guys. You don't see
nothing.
anything, guys. You don't see anything. I guess
Oh,
there's
well.
I
no
don't
shark
think
there,
there's a
guys.
shark.
Oh, fuck. Do we need new glasses? What's going on here?
Honestly, like we don't need to do anything too crazy. Like we're all here. Like he can just be in the like just us.
Cool.
Everybody
Can we
being
just
here
beat him up?
is like a big,
Okay,
a big thing.
What were you saying, JJ?
If we start
no.
if we start
Why
swinging
doesn't-
locals, cool.
Why don't we
Yeah.
tell him? Why don't we tell him we all like say something nice about this motherfucker, go all sentimental and shit, right? And then we just hold it off till he kills the shark. So he's gonna be waiting for a few hours or some shit. I don't fucking know. Does that mean?
Yeah, just tell me us to
Maybe
go
a little.
kill the
That's
shark.
perfect. That's good. I like that.
Bro, fuck
What
sharks.
time did he gotta fight a
Fucking
shark
think
there?
about
Fuck
what
it,
it
yeah.
is.
Why not?
Just tell him he's gotta go find a shark, then he can get his flag.
Make him fight a fucking koi fish or some shit.
Oh, that would
Yeah,
be
there you
cool.
go.
Wait, you
Yeah,
wanted to
let's
fight
do
a koi fish?
Well, I'm saying just dump him in the fucking pool at Yokai's house and make him fight a fucking koi.
It's changing
fuck.
it up, you know.
That's a
fuck it.
yokai blooded motherfucker.
He's gonna have to get a katana or something.
Oh, can I get a katana?
All right, so we've got that
Yeah, it
shit
cost
sorted.
$1 million.
We got that shit sorted. There's something else I want to touch on real quick. All right, it was mentioned about people not having their money up and going
You wanna
seaside
fuck-
and getting stronger. All right, I had a talk with Ivan and Benji the other day about this. I don't know if well, some of you guys won't know this. The older seaside members will. Ivan used to be fucking broke, was fucking useless, and get himself into so much shit. All right. So I think that's a clear enough progression that Ivan's done to get to the point where he's now realizing the benefit for that. And Ivan got there because he actually got pushed by a lot of us. And where he's come today was because of the effort we put in. I know it might be annoying for you guys for having people that are broke and wanting to start shit, but that's on you guys to grow Seaside together and help that person. I've had lots of conversations with Ivan.
Are we good
People,
to bring the
people,
hang-arounds
people
back?
can only be helped
Yeah, I
so
was about
much
to say.
because I've been trying to push
They should
people.
be hearing
Yeah, and a lot of
Day in,
you,
day
a
out.
lot of you cunts wanted to give up on Ivan, and I didn't.
No, but like
So I don't want to fucking hear it. Find different
we'll
ways
go
to
down
do
that,
it.
Reggie,
Yes,
come
you were, Ivan. They wanted to get rid of you. They thought you're a
I'm
lost
talking about
cause.
money thing.
So if you put the effort into it, you're clearly doing it the wrong way. You're not getting through to them. And yes, that does mean turning around and taking things away from them and forcing them to do things. But if it's for the better of Seaside and them, you should care about doing that.
I
Don't
think
just
if
write people
everybody
off as a
pulls
lost
in
cause.
the right direction, you know what like you mentioned it sometimes, JJ, and I heard you mention it as well. But I think it's important that everybody do it on a daily basis, kind of like we don't need to have a meeting about it. We don't need to put people to the ground. tell them to shut up because they don't have any money or whatever. You know what I mean? It's more about the day to day when we're out there doing shit. We're